Very.
A better place now.
That single sentence is the biggest lie in the entire game, and he knows it. For 5 chapters, we've been looking for the children, dozens of orphans. No families, no witnesses, no trace. In every single chapter, we ask the exact same question. Where are they? And the answer we get is always the same dance. Empty corridors, redacted files, and ultimately, that phrase.
Very.
A better place now.
Today, I'm going to prove to you that the orphans are dead. The prototype knows it, and he spent 5 chapters gaslighting us to hide the crime scene. We're trapped in Sweet Street. Lily Lovebraid set us up. And then the prototype steps out. Poppy finally asks the one question this entire franchise has been building toward.
What did you do with them? Where are the orphans? She doesn't know.
I did.
But I had to.
Very.
A better place now.
You're a monster.
Look at him. He smiles and he stops talking. Here's what you need to realize. The prototype doesn't refuse to answer. He gives an answer, but he chooses words that sound like comfort while concealing absolute horror. Why does he say better place instead of telling the truth? There are 3 core reasons. If the prototype says they died from failed human experimentation, that's verifiable. There would be medical logs, cause of death, physical remains. But a better place? How do you disprove that? You can't. It's pure gaslighting. It's the ultimate line used by a killer to tell the victim, "Trust me, everything is fine."
If I can't go to a better place, you can't either!
Lily repeats it. That means she actually believes it. Even a doll living through the nightmare buys into the mythology. The prototype didn't just invent a phrase. He built a religious lie within the facility to keep his subjects obedient. 5 chapters of exploration. Not a single child's body. No mass graves. That isn't evidence that they survived. It's evidence of a total cover-up. Someone ensured physical evidence was entirely eliminated. Better Place is just the narrative cushion designed to make us accept the lack of bodies as proof of safety. He doesn't say better place to protect the children's memory. He says it because he knows they died of starvation, agony, or botched procedures, and he refuses to admit failure. Notice how the game forces us into a cyclical narrative structure. Every chapter, we search for the orphans. Every chapter, we're promised answers. Every chapter, we find nothing. This isn't just narrative padding. It's environmental storytelling. Playtime Company told parents, "Your child is safe at Playcare, happy and well-adjusted." The public accepted it until there were no children left to show. What was the backup response? They've been adopted. They moved on. They're in a better place. The game design mirrors real-world institutional cover-ups. The prototype didn't destroy Playtime Company's playbook. He inherited it. When Poppy confronts him, he doesn't state facts. He performs theater. And we've been watching the play for 5 chapters without realizing there were never any actors backstage. In Chapter 5, Eddie Riddiman's tape mentions friends in Tokyo. Let's clear this up. Tokyo isn't a hidden paradise or an orphan sanctuary. Tokyo was Playtime Company Branch 2.0. Turning orphans into living toys was profitable before the main facility collapsed. Harley Sawyer and management didn't stop at one site. They exported the process. When the prototype references external sites or continuation, he's talking about operational expansion, not salvation. We'll dedicate a full video to the Tokyo log soon, but understand this now. There is no safe haven. There are only other facilities where the exact same assembly line was built. Look at the end of Chapter 5. The prototype skewers us. We should be dead, but we wake up beside the gel vat, completely intact. Ask yourself, why throw us into the gel instead of finishing us off? It's not mercy. The prototype doesn't do mercy. It's waste disposal. Poppy gel is a highly reactive organic compound. It dissolves, reshapes, and breaks down biological material. Throwing something into the gel isn't a rescue operation. It's crime scene cleanup. This is what happened to the orphans who failed the conversion process. No clean burials, no records, just total chemical dissolution. When the prototype says, better place, he isn't talking about heaven. He's talking about the vat. Where does Chapter 6 take us? Not to Tokyo yet. We have to go further down first. Sawyer's master backup, the unmapped sublevels of the main facility, the server arrays beneath the foundation. The real better place inside this facility isn't a metaphor. It's the deep containment sector. The sub-basement levels protected by high-security air filtration and automated defense systems. If any preserved subjects or core biological backups remain, they are locked deep beneath the lower labs. The prototype guards those lower levels fiercely because that's where the raw truth and the remaining wreckage of his experiments is stored. Better place isn't a mystery phrase. It's calculated PR designed to silence further questions. In Chapter 6, we're going to have to descend into the lowest levels of this facility, and whatever is waiting down there won't look anything like a sanctuary. Are the orphans preserved in the sublevels, or was the gel used to erase them entirely? Drop your theories in the comments below. Hit like if this breakdown brought you value, and subscribe so you don't miss our deep dive into the Tokyo logs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the lower levels.